In the first case, Judge Vonda ordered Jana to pay $271.20 per month in child support, including medical costs, despite her disability. Jana claimed she was injured and accused Mr. Brooks of filing out of bitterness, but Judge Bunn focused strictly on the child's financial needs.
Judge, this is a case of the Brooks.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Mr. Brooks, it looks like you filed this case. Tell me what's going on.
Well, actually, I'm here today because I really feel like my counterpart here, my co-parent, she is intentionally working just to not even pay or help out in child support. I am a full-time father. I'm also a full-time employee, and I don't get as much money on a week-to-week basis, and I'm really looking for just a little help or support in what we created together. And it seems like she's kind of trying to run out on her responsibility in this with me, and I don't think that's fair.
What do you mean she's trying to run out on her responsibility? What do you mean by that?
Meaning trying to dodge the fact of, getting this child support, or being able to pay something to help me out.
Have you ever asked her, ma'am, you'll have your opportunity to speak. Have you ever asked her to pay child support or give you some money for the child?
Exactly. I've asked her to help out with some of the expenses that our child occurs throughout, even like a regular school year, or to maybe go attend different events, but.
What type of expenses are you speaking about?
Well, I'm speaking of expenses maybe like as far as child care. All right, tuition, because I prefer that our child gets maybe a better education other than maybe what the public system will provide. And so I'm looking for just a little help on her behalf, this is something we created.
Okay, ma'am, what he's asking for is not unreasonable. You're not willing to do that?
All right, guys, the courtroom snaps to attention as Judge Vonda takes the bench, and the tension is instant. Mr. Brooks stands firm, saying he's done carrying the weight alone. He tells Judge Bunn that while he works full-time and raises the child full-time, Jana has allegedly been dodging responsibility. According to Mr. Brooks, this isn't about revenge.
Yana, it is unreasonable.
How is it unreasonable?
He knows I'm disabled, for one.
What is your disability?
I hurt my leg.
Okay.
So I'm not able to work as I would like to, and he knows that.
You are aware, though, that in the state of Texas, you can be ordered to pay child support and the money comes directly out of your disability check.
I did not know that, Yana.
Yes, that's why you're here today, for me to inform you of that.
Well, I don't think that's right. Because
wait a minute, ma'am. But you think it's right for him to pay all of the expenses for the child every month?
Your Honor.
You answer my question. Do you think that's right?
No, Your Honor, but he's doing this because I stopped messing with him. I go over
What do you mean by stop messing with him?
I still go over to his house and we still mess around. And I just decided to cut it off because my leg has been killing me.
I mean, it don't make no sense you bringing that up here.
Well, you trying to bring me to court. You should have thought about that.
You all will address me.
Sorry, Your Honor.
You will not address each other.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
You all's rendezvous, that has nothing to do with this court proceeding and why we're here, okay? We're here to talk about money. Ma'am, that is a different court, okay? That's not, we're in support court. We're talking about child support here.
Okay.
And according to what has been presented to me so far, the child lives with Mr. Brooks, is that correct?
I would really say us, but he lives in his home, yes.
The child lives with Mr. Brooks, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Brooks, you are not receiving any type of child support, is that correct?
I'm receiving nothing from her at all.
Okay.
Nothing.
Ma'am, how many children do you have?
I have one with him, and then I have 2 others.
Okay, so you have a total of 3.
Judge Bunn drills deeper, and Mr. Brooks explains he's asked Jana repeatedly to help with tuition, childcare, and basic expenses. He insists their child deserves more than survival. He wants opportunity. Jana fires back, claiming disability after a leg injury has left her unable to work. But Judge Bunn quickly makes it clear, in Texas, disability income does not shield a parent from child support.
And how much money do you make a year?
Well, I don't make any now since I hurt my leg off the pole.
What pole are you referring to? Did you run into a pole?
No, ma'am. I was working at Dallas Gentleman's, and he knows that. And he knows that's why I hurt my leg. And so he's been helping me.
Wait a minute. What is Dallas Gentleman's?
A strip club.
So So you were working in the strip club, so you got injured on that pole.
On that pole, and he knows it. And he forced me to work there.
And you're collecting a disability check from falling off the stripper pole.
Off the stripper pole.
Okay, that's the first.
But that's why we don't have a relationship now.
But that's not what you said the other
Why?
day.
Excuse me.
Sorry,
Excuse
Yana.
me.
Sorry.
What do you mean by that's why you all don't have a relationship now?
Because she's spending all her time up there working on the pole for money, you know. But this is money that she.
But you know what,
What our
sir?
kids.
And you may not necessarily agree with her choice
an
of
honest
work,
living.
but she is making some type of money. And ma'am, you are going to pay child support.
How much?
You're going to pay child support. How much were you working when you were on the pole?
How much I was getting?
Yes.
I mean, I was getting close to about a night or a year.
Based on the documents that you turned in with your 1099s, you were making about $65,000 a year.
What?
He knew.
These documents are accurate, correct?
They're pretty much accurate.
Even whether he knew or not, you were making money and you're not supporting.
I am supporting, but I will say he does a lot. He does most of it because I am hurt and he knows that. So he's been pretty nice about that until now.
Then the hearing explodes into chaos. Jana claims Mr. Brooks only brought her to court because she cut off their private relationship. Judge Bunn shuts that down immediately, refocusing the case on one issue: money for the child. When Jana admits her injury happened while working at a strip club, the courtroom shifts. Suddenly, the financial narrative takes a sharp turn.
What do you mean he's been pretty nice until now?
I mean, until now, like I guess since I was, unfortunately still
With that again.
letting him, come over
Sir,
and have
you
rendezvous.
will have your opportunity to speak. Let her speak.
Thank you.
And I do not need you to
Your Honor.
echo me.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now address me. What were you saying?
We would have our rendezvous, and he was fine and dandy. Fine and dandy. We've been doing this for 5 years. 5 years. He knows I've been stripping. And all of a sudden, he wants to pull me into court now because I stopped last week. So all of a sudden, now we're on the court docket to come into court because
Yeah.
you want child support because I stopped giving it up.
You really need to address me as I've asked you.
Sorry,
I've asked
Your
you
Honor.
that
I do apologize.
more than once.
I do apologize.
Don't apologize. Just do it. Okay. Okay, ma'am, your testimony is conflicting with the documents that you provided to the court ahead of time. You testified that you have 3 children and 1 child between the 2 of you, but according to your paperwork, you have a 4th child.
What?
Yes, Your Honor.
You didn't know she had another child?
Your Honor, I had no clue.
You were not going to tell this man that you have another child? Your child has another sibling. You don't believe that's important?
It's more than a sibling, but it's someone he knows, so I just don't think it's important for him to know.
I am not about to play these games with you. You save those games for your old job on the pole, okay? This is a serious matter. You need to be paying child support to this man, okay? Now, based on, you said you received disability, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
How much do you receive in disability a month?
Only $1,200.
Only? He's not getting anything from you. What do you mean only?
He's getting a lot from me, but
Documents reveal Jana previously earned around $65,000 a year. Judge Bunn highlights the contradiction between Jana's testimony and her own paperwork. Mr. Brooks appears blindsided again when it's revealed Jana has another child he never knew about. Judge Bunn's patience thins. This isn't a game, and she makes it crystal clear that child support is not optional.
okay.
Financially, he's not getting anything from you to support this child, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Based on my calculations, at $1,200 a month, puts you about $14,000 or so a year. So, giving you credit for the other children you have, your child support obligation comes out to $163.20. Who covers medical insurance for this child?
Anthony is currently on Medicaid.
Medicaid, okay. So, ma'am, considering you are the one that is going to be responsible for child support, you're also going to be responsible for the health insurance. That money has to be repaid back to Medicaid. It's a state agency. You have to pay it back. Therefore, based on what your gross and taking 9% of that, which is what you would be responsible for health insurance, it comes out to about $108. So your total monthly obligation is $271.20. That is to be paid on the first of each month, and it will be paid directly to him. Child support obligation and the Medicaid coverage. You understand, ma'am? Because you're looking very confused right now, and I'm confused as to why you haven't been giving him any money to support this child.
Because I've been giving him other things, Your Honor. And
what other type of things are you talking about that he gets from you?
Can you tell her what I give you, please?
I'm asking you.
Your Honor, I give him lap dances. I give him...
Oh, okay. See, that's too much. That's too much. I'm referring to anything that you give him for the child. Based on what you all do behind closed doors, your little secret rendezvous you have going on, that has nothing to do with in here. Financially, what else have you been giving him to take care of this child?
I give him about $20 every other week.
$20 every other week. Sir?
Ma'am.
About how much does it cost you a month in expenses for this child?
When you consider daycare as $115 a week, just to make sure she's getting a quality education.
With Jana now receiving $1,200 a month in disability, Judge Bunn calculates the numbers methodically. After accounting for multiple children, Jana's obligation lands at $271.20 per month, including Medicaid reimbursement. Jana tries to minimize her contributions, mentioning small cash payments and inappropriate favors, but Judge Bunn cuts through it. Financial responsibility is what matters.
Along with the expenses of clothes, food, entertainment, things like that. I would probably put another $100 or so on that.
There's no way he can live and take care of this child off of $20, ma'am. Your child requires more than $20. So, monthly obligation $271.20 to be paid to dad. Mr. Brooks, do you have anything else?
Yes, Your Honor. Now, once she's healed from, her injury, she'll be back to making more money.
Okay. Yeah.
And so is that something that can be considered, or?
Oh, definitely. It can be considered. And ma'am, that's actually a very good question. If you go back to the poll and you make another $65,000 and this man comes back for an increase in child support, I can entertain that. Yes. Don't look confused. I can entertain that. As you get an increase, your child also gets an increase. Is there anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Your Honor, how am I supposed to be able to afford this?
I don't know. Let's see. Maybe you can pick up another job.
That's all I know how to do.
Is what? Hit the pole?
Hit the pole.
Well, you might want to find another pole job. Anything further?
That'll be all, Your Honor.
Okay. If nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Mr. Brooks raises one final point. If Jana returns to earning high income once healed, can support increase? Judge Bunn answers without hesitation. Absolutely. As income rises, so does obligation. Jana questions how she'll afford it, and Judge Bunn delivers the final blow. Find another job if necessary. The ruling stands. Jana will pay, and Mr. Brooks finally walks out with legal reinforcement behind him.
Judge Bunn v. Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of Mr. Navarro.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Mr. Navarro.
Hello.
Did I pronounce your name correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You brought this case before the court?
That's correct.
Okay. What's going on?
So basically, she didn't show up today, as you can see. I'm used to that. 2 kids. I'm actually making $95,000 a year. I've recently quit my job in hopes that maybe you might be able to help me relieve some of the stress of affording a higher child support bill.
Did you really just come in here and say that?
Well, I mean, I thought that would be, I thought that was what people do.
No, that is what people try to do, but I definitely don't do that.
Well, from my understanding, I thought that...
Alright guys, this is where the illusion collapses. The courtroom settles, the air tightens, and Judge Vonda locks eyes with Mr. Navarro, the man who voluntarily torched a $95,000 salary thinking he could outmaneuver the system. He didn't stumble into hardship, he engineered it, and Judge Vonda immediately senses the calculation behind the calm tone.
That was something that I had the opportunity and the option of doing. I mean, obviously if I'm not making a certain amount of money anymore, then I should be able to have a less of a, child support payment.
Okay, well, let's have a conversation.
Okay.
You quit your job.
Correct.
Making $95,000 a year.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you go out of town on trips with the kids?
Yeah, I do a lot of traveling, you know, sometimes.
That wasn't my question. Do you do a lot of traveling with the kids?
No, it's mostly me and my girlfriend.
Where do you and your girlfriend go?
We go, well, it's, you know, all over the world, let's just say that. We do all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff. Like what? Tell me some of the places that you
trips
guys
to
go.
our, you know, trips to, I mean, I've been to Africa the past year. Europe. I love
Africa.
water, things of that nature. Beautiful Mother Nature, sightseeing and things of that.
Oh, that is wonderful. No. So who pays for your girlfriend to go?
Mr. Navarro admits without hesitation that he quit his job hoping Judge Vonda would slash his child support. In his mind, reduced income equals reduced responsibility. But Judge Vonda doesn't operate on wishful accounting. She probes deeper, dissecting the logic, exposing the strategy. This wasn't desperation. It was manipulation dressed up as confusion.
I do.
You pay for your girlfriend. Wait a minute, let me get this straight. Mr. Navarro.
Yes.
You made $95,000 a year.
I did. I don't know anymore.
You did. You quit intentionally, thinking that I would reduce your child support, but yet you've gone to Africa and Europe and you've taken your girlfriend and you paid for her to go as well?
Yes.
And you have not taken either of your children, that's correct?
No, that's true. I've taken them on one trip to Disney World and we had a blast. Yeah.
No, that's not how this works.
Okay.
So yeah, no. Although she is not here today because she was served, she should have been here today.
I understand. That doesn't help my case?
No, that does not help your case because you came in this courtroom and said that you made $90,000 a year and you intentionally quit.
Then the contradictions explode. While claiming financial strain, Mr. Navarro boasts about globetrotting with his girlfriend. Africa, Europe, luxury escapes paid in full. Judge Vonda drills into the details. Who funded these lavish trips? He did. Were the children invited? No. Judge Vonda lets the silence hit harder than any gavel.
With the hopes that you would come to court today and I would just give you what you're asking for. Yeah, that's not how this works.
It's not.
You're a guy. If you were not a guy, I would call you I would tell you by Felicia.
Yeah.
Because that's just ridiculous.
I completely understand where you're coming from.
Obviously you don't, because you are trying to make a mockery of this courtroom.
I meant no disrespect to you, and that was not my intention.
Oh no, you didn't disrespect me. You disrespected your children.
Okay.
You are wanting to get a reduction in child support so you can continue to take, what's your girlfriend name?
Melissa.
So you can take Melissa on rendezvous,
Yes,
right?
yes.
No, yeah, that's not what's
It's not just that. It's there's other things that I would like to do. I would like to spend more time with my kids. If she were here, then I would be able to.
When were you going to spend more time with your kids? Because she doesn't have to be here for you to do that.
Well, yeah, but I have to have. There's not a good communication scale between the two.
Judge Vonda doesn't mince words. She makes it clear, this courtroom is not a playground for financial games. Quitting a job to dodge child support isn't strategy, it's reckless. Judge Vonda calls it exactly what it is, disrespect toward the very children he's obligated to support. The attempt to reframe irresponsibility as clever planning collapses under scrutiny.
There's obviously not a good communication between us because you're still going to pay that same amount of actually, let's see. Do you work a second job at all?
No,
your
I do
income
not.
is still $95,000?
No, I've actually been very well blessed to be able to save my money. And so the things that I have now.
Mr. Navarro, you're giving me a heart attack up here, okay?
Okay.
You're giving me a heart attack up here.
I don't understand how. I can't even.
You're saving money.
Yes.
But you're going to Europe and Africa, so you're saving money. Where y'all going next? Aruba?
Well, I have money saved for the kids.
No. Okay. So, yeah, this is what's going to happen. Your child support is not going to be reduced. Okay. I'm denying their relief. It is going to stay at what it's currently at. $95,000 a year. I have your gross at $7,916.67. Net at $6,183.88.
When Mr. Navarro tries to pivot, mentioning savings, future plans, vague intentions, Judge Vonda dismantles the narrative with cold precision. If there's money for $15,000 luxury vacations, there's money for child support. Judge Vonda calculates the numbers in real time. Gross income, net income, statutory percentage. The math doesn't lie, and neither does she.
Based on 2 kids,
That's correct.
Right? 2 children. So 20.63%. That makes your child support obligation $1,275.73. You need to have Melissa help you pay that amount since she wants to go out of town with you.
If I don't have income now, how am I supposed to continue?
Let's see. How much did it cost you to go to Africa for you and Melissa?
Do we really have to discuss this matter?
Yeah, we do. You came to me. Yes, you're going to discuss whatever I ask you.
Let's just say, I mean, tops probably around 15.
15 what?
15,000.
$15,000 to go to Africa.
For both of us, correct.
You didn't come in this court and give me a ticket to go to Africa? So, absolutely not, sir. Is there anything else further that you need? Because I have no more time to waste.
Well, at this point, no. I mean, obviously, there's nothing that I can say that's gonna, make the situation better for me.
Obviously not.
No.
Not at all. Nothing further. You're dismissed.
All right. Thank you.
In the final moments, Judge Vonda delivers the verdict with finality. No reduction, no sympathy for manufactured hardship. The obligation stands at $1,275.73 per month for 2 children. Unchanged, unapologetic. Judge Vonda dismisses the case, but the message lingers. Parenthood is not optional, and the court will not bankroll your rendezvous while your children wait.
You all may be seated. Ms. Anderson.
Yes, Your Honor.
You filed this case before the court.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's going on?
I am a full-time mom, and I also work as well full-time as a hairstylist. And I had 1 child with this man right here, and he is intentionally not trying to work to avoid paying me child support, and he's not helping with our child.
He's not helping doing anything?
Nothing, ma'am.
He's not giving you any money?
No, ma'am.
Is he paying for lunches?
No, ma'am.
Nothing.
I can barely get him to call and talk to his son.
Is there anything else you want me to know before I move to him?
No, ma'am.
Sir?
Yes, Judge.
Is there a reason you're not supporting your child?
Well, from what the attitude that she has today, I'm lost. First off, I do everything that I can for the kids.
Okay, when you say you do everything, she's saying you do not do anything. So what is everything that you're doing?
Well, when she asks me to pick them up, I pick them up.
Okay,
try to keep a job.
Let me ask the better question. What are you doing financially to provide for this child?
Oh, well, I don't have a job.
Alright guys, the courtroom doors swing open and Judge Vonda steps onto the bench with authority that instantly silences the room. This isn't small talk, this is accountability. Judge Vonda calls the case and a full-time mother stands up, exhausted but determined, accusing the father of dodging child support. From the very first exchange, Judge Vonda senses there's more than excuses floating in this courtroom.
That wasn't my question. What are you doing financially to help support this child?
Well, I guess nothing.
Your Honor.
You guess nothing. Yes, ma'am.
He did have a job at the post office, but once they took out child support, he quit.
Okay.
Literally right afterwards.
How long were you working at the post office, sir?
Probably about 2 months.
2 months? Okay. Is that about accurate? He was working there about 2 months?
I believe so.
Okay. So you don't work are you currently seeking employment? Like what are you doing?
Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm trying to start my rap career, so I really want to. Right now, I'm selling CDs at my truck.
Here we go.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, you're selling CDs.
And Your Honor, he does.
What?
He does make money under the table. That's his goal.
Selling CDs?
Again, I know he's bringing in something, but I don't know how much. But again, I'm telling you, it's intentional. Like he's doing it on purpose so that he can avoid paying child support.
Sir, how much are you selling these CDs for?
On a good day, I'm getting at least $3.
$3
a pop,
per CD?
Yeah.
Ma'am, how much does it cost for you to pay for, how much is it monthly for your groceries to pay for?
Judge Vonda turns directly to the father, demanding clarity. Financial support, that's the focus. But instead of numbers, she gets deflection. The mother drops a bombshell. He had a post office job and quit the moment child support deductions began. Judge Vonda locks in, recognizing a deliberate attempt to game the system.
Lunch for these kids.
Monthly, I'm looking about maybe $500. I packed lunch.
What?
$500? Mm-hmm. And you're making $3 per CD. How many CDs are you selling a day, sir?
Probably like 20.
You're selling 20 CDs in a day.
Yeah, it keep me, like, I get gas. I can get gas. You know, they give me a little food or whatever. That's about it.
So you're making like $60? So you understand that's not enough to support this child, right? If you divide $500, right? That's how much your groceries are, correct? You divide that by 30 days, which are typically what's in a month. That's $16.67 a day. How do you expect your child to live off of that?
Hey, he come over, we go to McDonald's, I spend $6. I got 10 left.
Sir,
I have to drive to him.
Now Judge Vonda drills deeper and the truth comes out. He's chasing a rap career, selling CDs for $3 each. $3. Judge Vonda does the math in real time, dismantling the fantasy with cold arithmetic. Groceries cost $500 a month, yet this man thinks hustle money replaces responsibility. Judge Vonda makes it clear, ambition doesn't cancel fatherhood.
And drop my child off and be like, you need to spend time with your father and you need to take care of your child.
so you're not spending time, you're not financially supporting them, so you're just leaving everything up to mom, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
She always say it's my child.
Excuse me, sir. It is your child, just like it's her child.
No, I'm saying when she say every time we having an argument or a conversation is, well, it's my child, it's my this. But when it's time to take care of the kid, you know.
So you think that by her saying this is my child, that means she is solely responsible for paying for the child too? Is that what you're telling me here today?
If I ain't got no money.
That is your best case here today.
I'm just telling you, Judge, I tried with this lady. You know, I have 7 other children, and she...
Seven other children? How are you affording to have 7 children? Are you financially supporting them as well?
Nah, they mamas, you know, they fool with me.
Then it escalates. The father reveals he has 7 other children. Judge Vonda doesn't blink. She challenges him point blank. Are you financially supporting them too? Cordial relationships don't feed children. Judge Vonda exposes the dangerous logic behind his excuses and shuts down the narrative that charm equals contribution.
So
What does that mean?
I mean, you know, like we still cool. We cordial. That's what it is, cordial.
So, with you guys being cordial, you think that excuses you from being able to financially take care of these kids?
They ain't tripping. She the only one tripping.
Okay. Sir,
why I gotta pay her anything?
you came here to waste my time, obviously. We are not about to play these games. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
You are going to pay this woman child support to support your child. The court has the obligation to make sure that we give you credit for any other children that you may have, but you are going to start giving her something to financially support these children. Now, what I can do, because you, based on the paperwork you gave me, you did not work at the post office long enough for me to be able to just see what you're making on a consistent basis. So I will set your child support at minimum wage. Okay?
Okay, what's minimum wage?
With precision, Judge Vonda calculates support based on Texas minimum wage. If he refuses stable employment, the court will assign it for him. No loopholes, no smoke screens. Judge Vonda sets the monthly obligation, slicing through the chaos with structured enforcement. The message is unmistakable. Responsibility will not be optional in her courtroom.
You know the minimum wage in Texas, right?
Nah, I just moved here.
Okay, well, based on minimum wage, the rate is $7.25.
What am I supposed to do with that?
$7.25. It's better than $3. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but by the time the taxes in,
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
yes,
so
ma'am.
as I was saying, that brings your gross to about $1,256. Your net, I have it at about $1,121.54. Your child support obligation a month is $203. Okay. I take that back. You said you have other children, correct?
Can you split that up in like 6 months? I gotta pay that monthly?
You will pay that monthly, and it will come out based on how you were paid. Were you paid twice a week or bi-weekly? However you paid at your previous job.
You saying the CDs or the post office?
The post office.
Oh, yeah, the post office.
Please do not mention that again, talking about some CDs for $3 and I just broke down. It costs $6 a day to feed your kid.
Yes,
I do not want to hear anything else about $3.
Yes,
and you're not actively looking for a job, so you need to actively look for a job as well. Giving you credit for the other children that you have, your child support obligation comes out to $145 per month, and that is to be paid each month. Understood? There is not a reason, sir, that I'm going to allow you to walk out of this courtroom and not give this woman anything who is spending $500 a month in groceries to take care of your child. Is there anything else I need to know here today?
Yes, ma'am. I also just found out that our child does not have insurance.
Okay.
Because of him. So I don't know what I need to do now. Do I need to go ahead and get insurance for our child, and do I need to pay for that as well?
Yes, that's something you can go ahead and do on your own. And you, sir, when she gets that health insurance cover, she's going to give you the cards, but you're also going to be responsible for reimbursing her for the amount of coverage for the child only. You understand?
So you're saying that
I'm saying what I just said. Did you understand what I just said?
Well, man, I'm trying to ask.
Did you understand what I just said?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anything further that I need to know in regards to the monies with taking care of this child? You want to tell me that you're making more than $3 so I can do some
all I was trying to say
recalculation?
was that, you know, she's saying that she don't have to have insurance, or she don't. So how does she obtain the insurance? Like
She will do that. I just ordered her to make sure that she enrolls the child in health insurance. I'm more concerned with making sure that you reimburse her. Understood? Okay. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Just when it seems settled, another issue surfaces. The child has no health insurance. Judge Vonda immediately orders coverage and reimbursement. She makes it crystal clear, walking out without supporting that child will not happen today. As the gavel falls, Judge Vonda leaves behind a courtroom reminder. Dreams are personal, but obligations are legal.